Thank you, Madam Speaker. President Lincoln warned, quote, "A house divided against itself cannot stand." I believe this government cannot endure permanently half slave and half free. It will become all one thing or all the other, end quote. Today our House is divided. Tomorrow it will become all one thing or all the other. What are the possibilities? In our divided House, one side believes we must win in Iraq to avoid a catastrophe. Another side assumes we can lose in Iraq without consequence. One side believes we must support our troops in harm's way and continue their funding. Another side claims we can support our troops in harm's way and cut their funding. One side assumes we must defeat al-Qaeda in Iraq. Another side asserts we can retreat from al-Qaeda in Iraq. And one side believes the American people voted to change course in Iraq to win. Another side feels the American people voted to change course in Iraq to lose. Shortly we will see how divided we are. One side will vote to support the President's plan to win in Iraq by reinforcing our troops, and then pray to God we are right. One side will vote against the President's plan, and in this question rests the answer to the future of our divided House. My friends, many of you are about to put yourselves in a precarious position, for no one knows what the future holds. While we may feel sure of our decisions in the evanescent present, the unfathomable vagaries of fate have yet to fully play upon this stage of human history. As a result, many supporters of this resolution made an ominous omission while urging its adoption. In denouncing the President's plan, too few of you have openly hoped our troops' new mission would win the day and prove you wrong. Being your colleague, I know you share this hope in your hearts. But your fellow Americans in fields abroad and constituencies at home must now wonder, will you cut our troops' funding to prove yourselves right? Sooner than you imagine, this non-binding resolution will instigate binding legislation to commence a, quote, slow bleed, end quote, of funding cuts while our troops battle against the enemy. Again, because I've served beside you every day, I know you abhor the thought of American soldiers being harmed by an abject betrayal of their trust during combat. But it is upon this crucible of conscience you will be judged by all. And when the time comes to confront the consequences of today's expediency, I pray you make the right decision. If, however, you make the wrong decision, you will not only betray our citizen soldiers' trust, you will disastrously unite this House in a callow contentment with our own liberty and a calloused apathy to others' enslavement. Could there be any more dishonorable epitaph for our free republic's revolutionary experiment in democracy? True, some allege I exaggerate the danger, but they have turned a blind eye to the epitaphs of history etched above the ruins of nation-states once gloried, now dead: the Athenian city-state, the Roman Republic, the Weimar Republic. Thus, even as we today divide in our own House, we remain compelled to unite behind the cause of our free republic in this dangerous age of globalization.